weapon, boy. My ego said I sent him to the Lord. Out here word fighting with the goddamn dog.
What's going on, YouTube? G1, Gion back again with another video. Today, topic I want to talk about is the same topic I talked about 2 times already, but I'm seeing that those videos are getting a lot of views, so shit, I'm gonna ride those shit, to be honest. But I want to talk about some more about like semen retention and like I want to talk to a couple things about that. So first things first with it, I'm noticing that the reason why everybody really wants to see these type of videos is because like they want to know like, oh, like do I get like the female this or like the looks that or confidence this, confidence that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, from what I've learned, if you're not already attracting at least something or getting something, at least a little bit of something, then that shit ain't even gonna work for you. I ain't gonna lie. Because for me, it's pretty easy to get like girls, and my confidence it wasn't always high, but it was high enough coming up, and everything is where I wanted it to be at. But I feel like if you don't have at least a pinch of it, then it's not really like what I said in the last video. You gotta like don't get on like retention or like NoFap or whatever and think that it's just gonna automatically fall in your lap and you just gonna know how to be confident. If you don't know how to be confident, then I mean, and if you don't know how to attract females, then it's not gonna happen overnight. It's a process to it. But hey, I peeped the haircut too. Just got a haircut today. But yeah, like if you ain't got a pinch of it or none of that. But let me get deeper into that though. Confidence ain't nothing but you just being yourself in front of any face you see. Like if you could just maintain 100% or at least 80% authenticity in front of like other people, then yeah, that's confidence all day. Cause you know nothing gonna happen to you. You know if you say this or that, nothing really gonna happen. Like I'm gonna give you a prime example. Just this week, I had some shit that's been on my head for like a year now, and I finally told like the person that I like what it was and shit. And I said that shit. I feel like that was like one of my biggest karma repeats in life, that I couldn't say what I was truly feeling. But now that I said that, and I know I can say that and not getting like penalized for it, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? But that kind of just added a boost to my confidence. Like, so when you get on like semen retention, naturally shit gonna flow your way, but don't act like you can't do nothing and you could just sit on a throne type shit and shit just gonna fall in your lap. Like, nah, like, you gotta still live your life. It's just that life I tell you, I said this shit a while back. Semen retention ain't nothing but it's making you more and more aware of your life. So like whenever you get on, you thinking all this cool ass shit happens, but in reality, that cool ass shit happens all the time. It's just you wasn't really aware of it, but now like when you I ain't gonna lie, it makes you more aware. It ain't nothing but making you more aware of the shit that's already going on. That's all it is. So when awareness comes, it's like a magnifying glass effect to your life, so you can see everything clearer. It's almost like getting high. Like whenever you get high, it's like you get awareness, like this and that. Yeah, but imagine being high like 24/7. Like that's what it is. Like when you're on it. And I'm gonna touch on like the relapse shit at the end too. But yeah, don't do it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. Every YouTuber say don't do it for this or don't do it for that. Look, if you want to do it for that, try it. I mean, look, if you want, I want to attract female, go right ahead and do it. I mean, shit, just because it didn't work for them don't mean it might not work for you. It might work for you. Shit. I'm not gonna say don't do it. Shit, go do it if you think you can do that shit. But the confidence, physical looks, and like shape and shit, yeah. But you see the thing with mine, I've relapsed in the past, but I'll work out every day. So So my testosterone is always going to be boosted. Like it's always, it's a mental thing because I'm always, whether I relapse this day or not, I'm still going to be just as smart, just as attractive, as just as confident as what I was before I even did. That's a fact. When you truly know who you are, you know that. And that's like beyond like retaining and like semen retention and all that shit. But I'll say try it out. I mean, I know I made a couple videos on this shit already, but I mean, I've been on this shit for 2 years. And hey, from the first day to the 2 years mark, I definitely got a whole lot of females, a whole lot of confidence, a whole lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie, but it was only because I was getting more and more comfortable in my own skin and more aware of who I was and what I can attract. So if I know that I could attract this and that, and I'm aware of that, I'm gonna attract more of that because I know I can get that naturally without even trying. You know what I'm saying? But switching to like the topic of like the relapsing and shit. A lot of y'all, I'm gonna be real with a lot of y'all look up these videos, but like you like seeing somebody else talk about it, but you don't want to like do it. Like you like seeing, oh, a relapse is not really a relapse, or what have been like. I'm not gonna be mad at you because I was at that point too, like maybe a year ago. Like, what are the true benefits of 2 years? What are like the true benefits of this and that? You're really not gonna truly know until you experience it. Like, everybody's shit different. Like, if you go on a lot of YouTube videos, if you listen to the authentic YouTubers, all the experiences is different. Like, my experience is different. I feel like I get a different awareness point like every other month or every month, every 30 days. But everybody's shit different. Like I'm not gonna bash you for watching these type of videos because you giving me views. I mean, shit, you putting me more out there. Watch my shit, share it. Real shit, share it. But like, go out there and try it. Like, I can give you an example. Like, I know I always say either basketball or females, but that's just not like. If you're trying to go out and you want to dunk a basketball, you're going to look up videos how to dunk it. But if you constantly just in the house watching how to dunk it and you've never tried it yet, you're not getting nowhere. Because your mental is understanding how to do it, but you're only understanding how to do it on free time. You got to know how to do shit in clutch moments, like, you know? So, go, like, try it. Watch these videos, yeah, but try it. I mean, shit, that's all I can really tell you. Like, have fun with it. And, like, don't count your days. Don't count your days. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't count your days. This video is just going to be like a sum up, because I think this is going to be one of the last videos I do on this topic, so it's just going to be a sum up of, like, everything. Naturally, I'm going to be honest. Y'all going to count y'all days because y'all going to get excited. But, I mean, I'm going to be honest. You only going to count your days because you will relapse eventually. I mean, you already counting your days, you're going to relapse soon. Sooner than later. I mean, sorry, but not sorry. I had to tell you. You're going to relapse soon. You're going to relapse real soon. In a couple weeks to a month max. You're going to relapse. And I know you're going to be like, no, I'm not. You will. You will. Because I've done it. When I used to count my days, I used to relapse all the time. All the time. Not like consistently every week, but I'd relapse like 2 times a month. 2 times a month for sure. And hey, that's still way lower than my past, because my past, I used to do that shit like 2 times a day, every day, for years. So that's like way lower than my past. And that was what I said before that previously, with the 2 times a month. That was like 2 years ago. So shit. But now it's like, I mean, I'm more out there now, so I mean, if I do some shit with a female, I mean, hey, it's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I've been holding long enough. But and that's another topic I want to get on. A lot of people say when you get on it, that was the thing when I was coming up with it. A lot of people, the reason why I got on it, because if I'm to be honest, one of my insecurities was, like, I was comfortable with being alone, but I was like, it was like a question, like how do I not be alone? So I seen on the videos they were saying how, oh, you gonna attract this, the one, this and that, and it sounds appealing. It sounds really appealing. So that was one of the reasons I did. I was like, I could attract the one. Like, I could attract the one. I was like, all right, bet. So I got on it. First week, like, I ain't gonna lie, unpredictable person. When I first started, I was going strong for like 3 months, and then I relapsed, and then I restarted, and then it was like a inconsistently consistent streak, and I was fucking up. But like looking back at it now, I started when I was like 18, so I'm 21 now. So looking back at it now, it wasn't really relapses. Because let me tell you something about life. Let me give you a manual car, for example. The only way you could get faster is if you switch gears. So, I mean, if you go from the first gear to the second gear, and metaphorically speaking, if you're a human, if you go along this long and then you relapse, it's kind of like you switching gears and then you about to go into the second gear. Because you're really not going to run forever. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you lose a little bit, you gain even more. So it's like you got to be honest with yourself. But I'm not saying go out there and do it every day. But at the same time, it's your life. So I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying the fact. Like, hey, if you want to relapse or if you just need to, do it. I mean, shit, why fight it? Don't fight your urges. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do it, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you don't do it. I mean, if you do it, I'm not going to say you're going to miss out on what you're missing out on, because I ain't going to lie, being on semen retention, you run into a brick wall. Because you already getting females naturally, and that's life. You're getting females naturally, like, confidence and all that shit is already there. And it's kind of maxing itself out a little bit. So it's kind of like, you kind of run into a brick wall with it, to be honest. So get on it to try it, but eventually everybody runs into a brick wall. Now there is a point where you could get over that wall, but you only could really get over it is if you be yourself while being on it. Like charisma, this and that. That's how you do that shit. But experience from my last 2 years of my life, it changes a lot. Being on it changes a lot. And I'm at that point in it now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been doing this shit for so long, I don't even think about it anymore. Like, I don't even think about the days. Because I ain't gonna lie, being on that shit, it's kind of like being on God mode. So it's like, man, like I've been on God mode. I did God mode for a whole year straight. And I was like, that was cool, but it's exhausting. Because, like, it's kind of like you being in creative mode on GTA or Fortnite. When you constantly creating like all the time, but all the time and all the time, it's like what's the point of living? You know what I'm saying? That's the one bad thing about being on it forever. It's like you start losing the whole point of life. Because the whole point of life is to just live and experience. But you start losing that shit because you start putting so much expectations on yourself of what you should be doing with this and that and how you should be when you retain it and shit. They got a lot of cool YouTubers out there that give you a lot of cool information about their experiences. I'm just giving you mine. But I can honestly say, let me tell you this: go. If you're not on it yet, you're not consistent with it. If you relapse today, it's not a relapse. Don't count it as a relapse. Just look at it like this: you playing basketball and you lost the ball, but you just got the ball back. So the play is still in motion. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this: go on a month to 3 months, and I want you to relapse after that. Go on a month to 3 months on it, and I want you to relapse after that. And you're gonna notice you really didn't lose much of nothing. But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all mentally, y'all gonna be like, oh, I relapsed. So y'all gonna start feeling down on yourself. So the world's only gonna reflect what you're feeling, which is down on yourself, because you feel like you relapsed and you lost everything. So it's gonna feel like you lost everything. It's gonna feel like people lost respect for you, this and that. And that's another thing. Being on it, people do respect you, but the only reason they truly respect you, if I'm being honest, is because you're respecting yourself more. Not as in respecting your body because you holding and taking care of it. It's just that you naturally become more of yourself while on it. And a lot of insecurities and walls fall naturally over time because you just stop caring about them because you're noticing. When you start noticing that people start paying attention to you more, it's like you slowly start lowering yourself more and more and more to where it's just you, it's no front. And they still attracted to you, so you just become so authentic. That's the one thing I can say about it. It helps you become authentic. And people do respect you more. But the reason life is like that when it comes to shit like this, everybody only respect you more because you respect yourself. It's like, you're only going to get from other people what you give to yourself. It's kind of like you a wishing well. You got to throw a wish into you and you're going to get it out. somewhere else out there, outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like the within and out shit. That's what it is. But back to what I was saying earlier. Did I find a female that I was really like? I did. Like off of it, yeah, I did. It's kind of like all a work in progress at the moment. But yeah, I did. I definitely did. Let's see what else I gotta say with this shit. It's not really gonna be. It's kind of a long video, but it's not really that long. Just want to talk to y'all about it. Don't beat yourself up if you relapse, but you will naturally beat yourself because if you're a beginner, you naturally gonna fuck yourself up. And that's another thing. Don't download them day counting apps because I'm telling you, when you count the days, you're gonna relapse. It's kind of like when you count your dribbles in basketball. You're not even worrying about the play. You're worrying about the dribbles. So somebody gonna take the ball out you. Or if you anything in life, if you planning step by step, eventually you're gonna fail way faster. Just go with the flow. You know, serum retention, just go with the flow. That's all I can tell you. Life is not meant to be serious. Life be serious for you. You ain't got to do that shit. All you here to do is just live, experience, have fun. Don't take life too serious. Don't take yourself too serious. Either being on it or being off of it. You know what I'm saying? Just live your life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really tell you. You see, the problem with the world today is we think that as the government, this and that, that's fucking us up. But if you really truly think about it, it's really us self-destructing on ourselves. Because if you know anything about the mind, I'm not going to say too much, but if you know anything about the mind, no matter what anybody does to you, you always end up on top. So, I mean, it's us like self-destructing. And then we had that hookup culture shit and everybody bashing males and shit. And a lot of guys out here feel like the only way they could feel better about themselves is if they hold it. Like, you ain't got nothing else going on in your life. Like, you're not playing ball or you don't play sports or you ain't got a good job or a cool car. Like, you ain't got nothing going. I'm on it, but I have other shit going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Music, barber, fitness trainer, mechanic, real estate eventually. I got a whole album coming out this year. And I got a book coming out this year. Like, I'm in a lot of different things. And I got a job. So, I mean, I got 2 cars now. 2. But I got a lot of shit going on for myself. I mean, I'm not going to lose it. If I relapse, I'm not going to wake up and both my cars going to be gone or I can't cut no more. Like, I mean, I could obviously still cut, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm going to just go into it, try it, you know what I'm saying? Best words I could give you from G1 himself. You don't really know if you're going to, well, let me say it like this. If you jump off a building, you really don't know if you're going to die until you jump. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. The video has been about seed retention, the true facts explained, and hey, it's G1. I'm still doing 75 hard. I know I ain't been posting the videos as much. I think I missed a day or 2. But I've still been working out. Like, I'm still on it, but it's just not recorded. That's all it is. Because I want to, like, I've been doing them workout videos. I want to talk to the camera now, you know what I'm saying? Because me talking to the camera, that's really helping out my confidence too. So I ain't going to hold y'all too long. This video is about 19 minutes long. You have a good day. It's Thursday, the 27th of January. So enjoy your last couple of days of January. You're about to get into February and March. And before you know it, the year going to be going. So do what you can with your year. Have fun. Make friends. Get into relationships, get out of relationships, live life, feel every experience when it happens. Then G1, catch y'all in the next one.